Coverage you can count on begins with just tragic news out of Augusta. 2 children are dead after a house fire.
Yeah, it happened this morning at a home on Moore Road. That's right off Mike Paget Highway. The coroner tells us 10-year-old Ty'Asia Clifford and 7-year-old Aubrey Williams died in the fire. We talked to a neighbor. He says that whole community is in shock right now.
I reached out to the family. I know it's hard for them, and I feel the pain myself. Sorry to him. I'm a little shook up right now.
The mother of the children and a 13-year-old were in the home during the fire. They got out. They were taken to the hospital for treatment.
NewsChannel 6 reached out to local child psychology experts about how tragedies like this can impact friends and classmates. Ty'Asia and Aubrey went to Richmond Hill K-8 school. And
that is where we find NewsChannel 6's Hannah Latier live tonight. Hannah, I know you heard from experts who say, yes, there are ways that grown-ups can help here.
Guys, when this kind of tragedy strikes, coping with the grief can be difficult, especially for children. Experts say knowing how to console them can make a difference.
It's something that's really big that has happened. First validating their feelings. The kids, especially if it was a close friend, I would assume are going to have some big feelings, some feelings they may have never had before as well.
Hill says not to be afraid to use words like death and dying.
We try to make it so, they passed away or something like that, but so it's really concrete and they understand. Don't be afraid to use those terms.
Letting kids express their grief through play can also make it easier for them to share their feelings.
They might want to color about something and it will end up talking about their friend. If it's someone that was close to them, if they bring up how their friend has died, open up that conversation. If
your child is scared about a similar tragedy possibly happening to them, provide them reassurance.
How you're going to keep them safe. And if the worst were to happen, who are the helpers that will come help?
In some cases, speaking to a professional could be the best option.
Some kids initially will have problems sleeping or hard time concentrating in school. If that's something that lasts, longer than a few weeks, that's where I would want parents to talk to their pediatrician about additional measures that might help support their child.
Hill tells me every person and child can handle grief differently, and it's important to know the different ways you can help them. We'll have additional resources and information at WJBF.com. Live in Augusta, Hannah Latier, WJBF News Channel 6.